Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Dear students, in economics, chapter number 4, supply analysis, in that you all are already learned about introduction, concept of total output, concept of stock and supply, then individual supply schedule, market supply schedule, then important question for the board exam is law of supply with assumption and exception. Then question variation and changes in supply. So today we will see last part of this topic, concepts of cost and revenue. First turn to the concept of cost. So dear students, you all are know cost means what? Cost means expenses incurred during the process of production. When any businessman, producer or entrepreneur want to start production activity, there is a need of inputs like raw material, labor, capital, etc. When producer use these inputs for the production of goods and services, he has to make payments for such inputs. So inputs is very important because without inputs, output means production of goods is not possible. So the expenditure incurred on these inputs is known as the cost of production. So dear student, in short, cost of production means what? Cost of production means total expenses incurred during the process of production. Now see the types of cost. There are three types of cost: total cost, average cost, marginal cost. First see the total cost. Total cost is the total expenditure incurred by a firm on the factors of production. These factors of production are needed for the production of goods and services. Now, I think all of you know the factors of production. Which are the factors of production? See, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. These are the factors of production. Without this, process of production is not possible. So when businessmen use these four factors of production for the production process, they made the payments in form of rent, wages, interest and profit. So the total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. See the formula for total cost. TC is equal to TFC plus TVC. Now TC stands for total cost, TFC stands for total fixed cost, TVC stands for total variable cost. Total fixed cost. See the total fixed cost are those expenses of production which are incurred on fixed factors such as land, machinery, furniture, etc. Means expenses of production are one-time expenses or fixed expenses. Then total variable cost. Total variable cost are those expenses of production which are incurred on variable factors such as labor, raw material, power, fuel, etc. These expenses are variable means change or depends on inputs. Now, second type of cost, average cost. Average cost refers to per unit cost or per quantity cost. It is calculated by dividing total cost by total quantity of production. See the formula for average cost. AC is equal to TC divided by TQ. Here AC stands for average cost, TC stands for total cost, TQ stands for total quantity. Students, see again the formula. Average cost is equal to total cost divided by total quantity. Let's see this concept with an example. See the example. If the total cost of production of 40 units of commodity is rupees 800, then the average cost is. So first apply the formula. AC is equal to TC divided by TQ. Total cost given in example 800, total quantity given in example 40 units. So here 800 divided by 40 is equal to rupees 20 per unit. So here 20 per unit is your average cost. Now third type of cost, marginal cost. The word marginal means extra or additional unit. Marginal cost is the net addition made to total cost by producing one more unit of output. Now see the formula for marginal cost. MCN is equal to TCN minus TCN minus 1. See the formula in detail. N is equal to number of units produced. MCN is equal to marginal cost of the nth unit. TCN is equal to total cost of the nth unit. TCN minus 1 is equal to total cost of previous unit. Let's understand this concept with an example. If previous total cost of producing 4 units is rupees 200 and total cost of producing 5 units is rupees 250, then marginal cost. So here MCN is equal to TCN minus TCN minus 1. So here TC given in example 250, TCN minus 1 given in example 200. So 250 minus 200 is equal to rupees 50 is your marginal cost. So these are the three types of cost: total cost, average cost and marginal cost. Now turn to the revenue concept. In ordinary language, the term revenue means income. When the producer or businessman sell quantities of a commodity in the market at a given price, then that receipts are known as revenue. The concept of revenue relates to three types: total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue. Now see the first, total revenue. Total revenue is the total sales proceed of a firm by selling a commodity at a given price. In short, it is the total income of a firm. Total revenue is calculated as follow. See the formula for total revenue. Very easy formula. Total revenue is equal to price multiplied with quantity. See the example for total revenue. If a firm sells 15 units of a commodity at rupees 200 per unit, then total revenue is calculated as total revenue is equal to price multiplied with quantity. So here 200 multiplied with 15 is equal to rupees 3000. Okay. Second type of revenue, average revenue. Average revenue is the revenue per unit of a output sold. It is obtained by dividing the total revenue by the number of units sold. So here average revenue is equal to total revenue divided by total quantity. Means here formula is given, AR is equal to TR divided by TQ. AR means average revenue, TR is equal to total revenue, TQ is equal to total quantity. See the example for average revenue. If the total revenue of 15 units is rupees 3000, then average revenue is calculated as, see the formula, AR is equal to TR divided by TQ. So here TR is equal to 3000 and TQ is equal to 15 units. So 3000 divided by 15 is equal to rupees 200. Now third type of revenue, marginal revenue. Here again marginal means additional or extra unit. When producer sells extra unit, then he receives additional revenue. That additional revenue is known as marginal revenue. See the formula for marginal revenue. Here formula for marginal revenue, MRN is equal to TRN minus TRN minus 1. See the formula in detail. MRN is equal to marginal revenue of nth unit. TRN is equal to total revenue of nth unit. TRN minus 1 is equal to total revenue of previous unit, and N is equal to number of units sold. Okay, let's understand this marginal revenue concept with a given example. If the previous total revenue from the sale of 20 tables is rupees 4,000, and that from the sale of 21 tables is rupees 4,200. Marginal revenue is calculated as, see the formula, apply the formula first. MRN is equal to TRN minus TRN minus 1. Here 4,200 is your TRN and 4,000 is your TRN minus 1. So here 4,200 minus 4,000 is equal to rupees 200 per table. Okay, so these are the three types of revenue. Very easy types: total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue. Now turn to your exercise. Now we will solve assignment in your government textbook, page number 44. Let's start with question number 1. See your first question number 1. Complete the following statement. First, when supply curve is upward sloping, its slope is dash. Okay, 4 options are provided: A positive, B negative, C first positive then negative, D 0. The correct answer is A option, positive. Second, an upward movement along the same supply curve shows 4 options again: contraction of supply, A contraction of supply, B decrease in supply, C expansion of supply, D increase in supply. Correct answer C, expansion of supply. Third, a rightward shift in supply curve shows dash. Again here 4 options: A contraction of supply, B decrease in supply, C expansion of supply, D increase in supply. Your correct answer, increase in supply. Fourth, other factors remaining constant when less quantity is supplied only due to a fall in price, it shows dash. 4 option: A contraction of supply, decrease in supply, expansion of supply, increase in supply. Your answer, contraction of supply. Number 5, net addition made to the total revenue by selling an extra unit of a commodity is dash. Options: A total revenue, B marginal revenue, C average revenue, D marginal cost. Correct answer B, marginal revenue. Question number 2, complete the correlation. Here first, expansion of supply related to price rises, then contraction of supply dash. Your answer, price falls. Second, total revenue dash average revenue, formula TR divided by TQ. So your formula for total revenue, price multiply with quantity. Third, total cost, formula for total cost given TFC plus TVC. So average cost, formula answer total cost divided by total quantity. Fourth, demand curve downward, supply curve upward. So here answer for demand curve downward. Fifth, dash change in supply, other factors constant, variation of supply. So here for the fifth answer, price remain constant. Okay. Now question number 3, give economic terms. First, cost incurred on fixed factor. Your answer, economic term, total fixed cost. Second, cost incurred per unit of output. Your answer, average cost. Third, net addition made to total cost of production. Your answer, marginal cost. Fourth, revenue per unit of output sold. Answer is average revenue. Then question number 4, you are distinguish between. Okay. Question number 5, observe the following table and answer the question. A, supply schedule of chocolates. B, market supply schedule they given. Okay. So these two questions, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. In the question number 6, answer the following question. Explain the concept of total cost and total revenue. And question number 7, answer in detail these three questions, question number 4, 5, 6 and 7 for your self-study. Okay. So all of you students, are you clear with the concept of cost and revenue? Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.